Imagine a loyal Disney cast member snapping during a live TV interview, camera lights glaring as millions tune in. They decide to spill every corporate secret. The world watches in total shock as the so-called magic of Disney transforms into a calculated psychology playbook designed to exploit human behavior at every turn. Here's why this revelation hooks you instantly, pulling you in like a siren call with vivid contrast between illusion and reality. It reveals the empire Disney built on your brain's hidden weaknesses. As one rogue employee just exposed it all, we decode what they revealed, step by step. They described how anchoring prices make even outrageous costs feel reasonable right from the start. Long sunk cost lines trap you into staying and spending more. FOMO-driven cues push impulse buys at every turn. Tonight, we decode exactly what this whistleblower revealed about Disney's mind games. We'll uncover how these tactics turn a family vacation into a masterclass in behavioral manipulation, step by step. You won't look at your next park ticket the same way again. Most Disney channels tell you what happens, like spotting hidden Mickeys or touring underground tunnels. This channel explains why it works on your brain, breaking down the science behind every trick. Those other videos share fun facts about park Easter eggs or cast member shortcuts. But they deliver zero psychology or behavioral insight. That rogue employee revealed real tricks on live TV, going far beyond surface-level secrets to expose true brain hacks. Not just secrets, but proven psychological exploits that empty your wallet on cue. Dan Ariely showed how predictably irrational choices drive all of us, and Disney weaponizes them daily. That's the real edge this channel brings, connecting the dots from employee confession to neuroscience. The myth is that Disney magic defies logic. The truth is classical conditioning loops that program your responses from the moment you enter. This employee proved it live, showing how your spending follows a scripted path every single time. That live TV confession ripped the curtain back on Disney's operations like never before. Disney runs a state-of-the-art lab in Austin, Texas, equipped with advanced eye-tracking gear and A/B testing setups. They target every pathway, concession stand, and upcharge spot to map exactly where your gaze lands and predict your spending patterns. They analyze your eye movements in real time, turning raw data into strategies that boost impulse purchases across the parks. The New York Times exposed their behavioral scans from that Austin facility, highlighting how gaze tracking informs park layouts. MIT and Harvard found that subtle gaze shifts can boost impulse buys by 27% in controlled environments. The employee leaked those proprietary heat maps right on air, showing crowd flows designed for maximum exposure to temptations. Daniel Kahneman proved that attention anchors decisions faster than rational thought ever could. That's not random. Lab data from Austin owns your next purchase before you even realize it. This proves Disney scripts your dopamine peaks with scientific precision. The live TV employee dropped Framework 1, Anchoring Bias, Disney's foundation for all pricing. Disney sets outrageously high base prices first, like premium park tickets or Genie Plus upsells, so you anchor your sense of value to that number. Then, any deals or smaller add-ons feel like steals by comparison, even if your brain has locked onto the inflated high. That's not random. Kahneman proved anchors distort your value perception permanently once set. Ticket lines always start at premium tiers, making mid-range upcharges seem downright fair and reasonable. The employee confessed how they use fake scarcity signs to reinforce anchoring, triggering FOMO buys on merchandise you didn't plan for. You grab those character hats or souvenirs without hesitation, and sunk cost kicks in to justify it all. Classical conditioning pairs mouse ears and park icons with instant joy hits, sealing the deal. Disney frameworks like this steal your rational choice at every single gate and turnstile. Anchoring owns your wallet from the moment you scan your park entry. The employee next leaked Framework 2, Sunk Cost Fallacy, the invisible chain that keeps you committed. You endure a 2-hour wait for a flagship ride like Space Mountain, and now quitting hurts more than pushing through for that next dopamine peak. That's not random. Dan Ariely showed sunk costs trap us into irrational persistence every time. Disney stacks those lines with FOMO signs everywhere, like almost there, or join the magic ahead, amplifying the effect. The pain of paying fades completely once you are invested so deep in time and effort. Classical conditioning turns that wait pain into unbreakable thrill bonds, making the payoff feel earned. You start buying snacks and drinks right in the queue because rationality has vanished. Sunk cost chains you to repeat spends throughout the entire day, from photos to fast passes. Framework, too, keeps guests locked in the spend loop, ensuring you double down at every opportunity instead of walking away. The employee spilled sensory tricks live, starting with smell cannons that fire non-stop. Popcorn and churro scents blast Main Street right at entry, triggering dopamine peaks that drive hunger buys before you even think. That's not random. Classical conditioning links those irresistible smells directly to spending urges. Music tempo slows deliberately to 60 beats per minute, keeping your feet lazy and extending time in high-spend zones. Go-away green paint hides staff exits and service doors perfectly, so you loop longer without spotting shortcuts out. FOMO builds naturally as warm colors flood adventure zones, pulling you deeper into themed lands. The pain of paying drops amid this sensory bliss overload, making overpriced meals feel essential. Nostalgia loops pump childhood scents like fresh-baked cookies on every major path. Disney engineers your nose, ears, and eyes for total brand imprinting, creating an inescapable web of park bliss. The employee exposed micro-tactics on live TV, where pricing always starts sky-high to dominate. Anchoring makes a $15 churro or $10 soda feel like an absolute steal after premium tickets. That's not random. The pain of paying shrinks dramatically with these tiny, repeated upsells that add up fast. Scarcity signs scream limited edition or selling out soon. Everywhere, triggering FOMO that empties pockets in seconds. Friction vanishes completely at registers with one-click Genie passes and mobile ordering everywhere you look. Sunk cost whispers, you've come this far. Buy more during every interaction. Dan Ariely showed how micro-wins create endless impulse chains that override budgets. Limited edition pins or hats vanish from shelves, so you grab 3 packs just in case. Dopamine peaks from these deals drown out any budget alarms completely. Micro-tactics turn casual park walks into highly efficient spend machines. The employee revealed the long game on live TV, where nostalgia loops seal lifelong loyalty. Childhood mouse meets and first ride memories pull you back yearly without fail. Brand imprinting owns that loyalty, turning casual visitors into repeat obsessives. That's not random. MBL Brand Intimacy consistently ranks Disney #1 for emotional connections. You build your entire family identity here, with Disney family stories that bind generations across decades. Sunk cost from kid trips fuels adult repeats, making new vacations feel like sacred traditions. Classical conditioning ties park sounds, like that iconic castle music to pure family joy hits every time. FOMO whispers, don't miss the next magic moment, so you book again before leaving. Dopamine peaks from those layered memories override all logic every single vacation. The long game turns one innocent trip into a lifetime spending worth thousands. Disney scripts your repeat visits for decades on end. The live TV employee blew open Disney's complete brain playbook for the world to see, shocking viewers everywhere with tactics honed over decades of testing. Anchoring prices from the start, sunk costs in endless lines that trap you deeper, sensory traps at every turn. They own your trips from entry to exit without mercy or pause. That's not random at all. They script both your joy and your spends with ruthless precision every single step of the way. Daniel Kahneman proved the biases behind it all in his groundbreaking work, and Mouse Planet documented the park executions perfectly over years of close observation and reporting. Your next park day hits completely different now that you know these hidden levers pulling your strings. Spot them in action and reclaim control. Next visit. Which Disney trick got you hooked the most? Anchoring prices on those sky-high tickets? Smell cannons blasting temptation at every corner? FOMO queues that stretch on forever? Drop your comment below and share your story right now. Tell me the exact moment it worked on you and how much you spent. Thanks for watching. See you in the next Decode.